right, hello. I haven't done this before, so I will wait a few minutes and see if people want to hop on and find the video. I know yesterday there were a few that were a little hard to hop on and find where the videos were. So I hope you can hear me. In my practice run, it was a little quiet, so I will try and talk loud enough so that you can hear. Let's see. Pick this up just a second. This shows up. Okay, I'm just pulling this up so I can see if there's like comments or anything. All right, it looks like there's some people on. So, okay, thanks for joining. I am Diane Bowen, and I am the designer of From Blank Pages quilt patterns, and I've been designing patterns since 2011. Let me mute this real quick. Okay, sorry, my computer was going. All right, so I've been designing patterns since 2011, and I really love doing foundation paper piecing patterns, so that's really my specialty, and that's mostly what I'll be showing you. I am more of a modern quilter, but I don't actually, I don't know, I just quilt, I do what I like, I design what I like, so I don't really pay attention to like where I fit in or whatever. I just love to quilt, and I love color, so that's what I do. I also, one of my favorite things about quilting, and as well, especially designing, is encouraging creativity. That there are beautiful quilts out there, beautiful designers, beautiful quilt patterns, but I really love to encourage and empower each individual quilter to get in touch with your own creativity and bring that out and bring that into your quilts. And so a lot of my patterns are very versatile, and I'll show you some examples, and I hope you'll go look on my website. I have what's called the Creative Gallery, and you can see what other people have made and shared with me, and I put those on my website when I see what others have made with my patterns, and it always blows me away. You guys are so talented and so creative. So what was I going to say? Okay, so you can also find me on Instagram, everywhere. I'm From Blank Pages. My website is FromBlankPages.com. And one thing I want to tell you about really quick is every year around my birthday, I do a birthday celebration. Well, usually it's a giveaway or sales or whatever. And this year I wanted to do something big, especially because of the current circumstances. I wanted to be able to provide ways for you guys to still enjoy quilting. And so what I'm doing, there's a humongous giveaway. It ends in 2 days, so hop over to my website and enter that. Hundreds of dollars, of prizes, lots and lots of prizes. And then also there is, every day there's a sale for a 50% off pattern, and so you want to check back or get on my newsletter and I can send you reminders. But today I will show you some of the patterns I have on that are 50% off. Today I'm really excited. So if you want just to help kind of ease your situation as well, I wanted to discount deep. So all right, and then just so you know, every pattern that I'm sharing is available in my shop for 15%, or is available in my shop as a PDF, and some are printed if you prefer that. So let's get started. So I have two patterns that are not foundation paper pieced. Let me see what people are saying real quick. So, all right, hello. Okay, so thanks for telling me where you are. I love, if you're on here, tell me where you're from. We love knowing where everybody's coming from. It's so fun to watch these and see people from all over the world that we can connect despite our isolation right in the moment. So thanks for joining. Okay, so my first quilt pattern, traditionally pieced quilt pattern, is called Grandma's Lawn Chair, and this is what I made. This was years and years ago. One of my very first patterns at all, and I really love this one so much. Everybody steals it all the time. It's our most loved pattern. Here's a baby version of it. Let's see, I think it goes this way, that I did. There are similar patterns since this came out that have that same basket weave design that I've seen. But this is, I don't even remember what year I came out with this one. So I know I was living in Iowa at the time. So anyway, so that's a fun one. for traditional piecing. And then the next one that I have is my River Pond quilt pattern. And this is really fun. It's a QuiltCon reject. Just kidding. But I love this one. It's so fun. We're actually doing a quilt along right now with this pattern, and it's going to end on the 17th of April, but it's such a quick make. Like, you could make it in just a few days, and it's really fun. So this is the one I'm doing right now for the quilt along. I wanted to try a printed background, and so that's what I'm making. I did revise the pattern a little bit. I made it a little bit longer, but there's options for the shorter version as well. But this has been so fun, and you can hop in my Facebook group. It's facebook.com group from like pages, and see what everybody is making, because I'm so blown away. Everybody's quilts are looking so different, but they're so beautiful. So this is a really fun one. I have it up on my blog. You can follow along and see the tutorials and the tips and everything as well. Okay, so foundation paper piecing. This one is my love and joy, or my pride and joy. My love, labor of love is what this one is. This is called the Zodiac Block of the Month. It's a block of the month I did in 2014, I believe. I don't know if these are all going to fit. This is my first time doing this setup, so sorry to kind of wiggle it along. Okay, so there's 12 patterns, and they are all part of the Zodiac. I named them after zodiac signs. This one right now, because I forgot to end it, it's on sale for 75% off in my shop right now, and that's ending today. But I'll leave it up a little bit longer so you can have time to go grab it after, since I'm letting you know right now. I don't want you to miss it. I love this one. I'm quilting it right now, and I'm trying to do some graffiti quilting in each one, so they're all very unique. So it's time consuming coming up with what design I want to put in them, but it's really fun. So this pattern, you can see each of the individual blocks. Here is a quilt I made for my mom when she had breast cancer. This is just the Taurus Block. So hold this up. She did beat her cancer, but then she did pass away last year. So this is the same as this one right here, if you can see it. That's the same block. So what I was talking about earlier about creativity and how I love to encourage you guys to be creative is that you can use the same block and make it your own. You can make it look totally different. This quilt has the Taurus Block right here, and then it has the Gemini Block right here, and it just alternates. So this is the Gemini Block. So that's the same as that one. You can kind of see how that's the same. And then the Taurus Block is the same as this one down here, and which is also the same as that one I just showed you. And this one we have on our bed. I love this one. I made this one for my birthday. Like, I just wanted to make a quilt for me. So I bought the fabrics for my birthday one year, and then I started making it the next year, and then I finished it right before my birthday the third year. So it took me like 3 years to make it. But anyway, so this is fun. And you can look up hashtag FBP Zodiac Bomb on Instagram and see what people have made, or, you know, check out my website. It's so amazing. You guys are so creative. But just where you put your fabric placement, your colors, your values really changes up what you can do with a pattern. And this is like my favorite example of this. So this is my Celestial Star quilt, and it is this is all the same pattern. So each block is made from the same, I'm gonna take this on, is made from the same base block. But it's all different because of where I placed my fabrics, where I placed the color, where I placed the different values, the lights and darks. Just really changes it up a lot. So, and you can see this better on my website. I did a quilt along for this in 2000, maybe this was 2014, and my Zodiac was 2015. I can't remember. Anyway, I did a quilt along for this one year. So you can go back and find my tutorials on my website. And then also you can see what everybody's made. Because this is probably the pattern that I've seen the most of, that people make. And it's the pattern that when someone makes it, they make it over and over again. And it always looks different, and that's so fun. This is the very first version I made of this one. And these are all Liberty London fabrics. This is a pillow I made way back when, 2012 or something. It has a big hole in the back. I gotta fix it so we don't use it. It hasn't been loved for a while, but it is very loved and very worn. It does have 12 sections in it. So if you're intimidated by that, then I have one that is called the Simple Celestial, and it only has 8, so it's really easy because then you just piece squares together. So it's a lot easier construction. And then here's an example of how it can look so different too. It's the exact same design, just 8 pieces instead of 12. So there's one example anyway, out of these. So that's fun. I love that. And this is 50% off right now. If you go, it comes in 4 sizes. So you can see there's 9-inch, 12-inch, 18-inch, and these are 24-inch. So it makes it easy to make different sizes of projects and stuff. And that's one thing I love too, is having different sizes, because then you don't have to worry about shrinking it or enlarging it and getting it right. But then it's easy to put in bags or pillows or quilts or whatever you want to do. So, all right. A couple years ago, I came out with this one. It's called the Rise Above pattern, and as you can see, each hot air balloon has different designs in them. I made this one when, I don't know, I can't remember what it was. It might have been around election time last year. But things were like, life was really crazy. I just remember life was really crazy and it was just really overwhelming. And I designed this one and named it Rise Above, because the meaning behind it for me is that we can rise above like whatever situation we're going on right now, whatever's happening right now. And I think this is really applicable for right now too, is that whatever is going on, that we can rise above. And we can not escape it, but we can just rise above it, that we can find joy, that we can find joy in the journey, or we can explore or find goodness, that we don't have to be weighed down. And I think quilting is definitely, for a lot of us, is one way that we rise above kind of our overwhelm or our anxiety or whatever we're going through. And I know it has for me a lot of times, getting personal here, like having postpartum depression. Quilting has been a huge lifesaver for me. So this is one of my Rise Above patterns, and I'll show you up close. And I love this. You can do a geometric background, which you can see in some of these where they've done, this isn't the print, like these are broken up into different, a geometric background, which is really a fun variation on it. And so that's what I did here. And then you can see, like, I put constellations from Lizzie House Prints in the sky, and then I have a river of fish, and then the sun setting down here, and there's some stars, and I quilted like the wind and the water and stuff in it. But it's just really fun because, like, as you rise above, like, you can explore, and like, what are you going to see on your journey? You know, like, I decided I wanted to see a river of fish in the sky as I floated through, you know. But it's just such a fun pattern to play with, and just make it your own. So that is that. And then I have another fun one that I did recently. Let me find it. This one is just a recent finish, and this is the Home Lovin' pattern, and it kind of has a similar concept to that. We moved to Mississippi a year ago, and it just has been such a great experience for us. We love it here. And so this is, I just want to make a quilt of all the things I love at home. And so, anyway, comes with hearts in it, and I used another pattern of mine that's a heart attack, which has 21 different hearts in it, and each heart has different designs. You can see here's some flying geese. Here's like a mini heart. So all these hearts are from the heart. There's a geometric heart, one with a little star in it. So kind of a log cabin heart. But then you can put, so in mine I put all my other patterns in it. So I have a love pattern that's free, you can get when you're signed up for my newsletter. This is the 80s geese. Illusions, or no, locked in spots. I can show you some more of that. So here's a simple or what's that one? I don't even know. That's a, yeah, simple celestial, that was right. Here's a rock star one. There's a birthday cake pattern that I have. So these are all just examples. This flower one is one I'm making for the Home Lovin' blocks, but I'm gonna come out with a whole series of those. So you can kind of just see. But those are fun. So that's another fun one that you can play with. And I have just some examples too. So the 14-inch block, you can replace the center with any 6-inch block, and then these are just the 12-inch that just come with the heart. See, so that's fun. Anyway, okay, so then, okay, just real quick, I'll just show you. So here's some of those more locked in spots. This is another really fun one pattern to play with because it's really great for fussy cutting. These are all Heather Ross fabric. So this is my, oh, it's upside down. We lived in North Dakota and the winters were so long, so I made myself a garden. And then this was fun. I just played with these by Maureen Crackle. I'm sorry. I'm so bad with names. And then this I just did. So these other blocks are all locked in spots too, but I only pieced like some of the sections for it. And then I'm going to show you one more. I don't know if my time's up. Oh, it totally is. Can I show you one more? Okay. So this is my, this is probably my most popular pattern. So this is from my, is that backwards? It probably is. This is from my first alphabet is what it's called, my alphabet pattern. And this is so fun. I saw this as a piece of art somebody did where they just did the words where it says, believe in yourself, be you. So I did that. And then I had one year, my word of the year was peace. So I made that. And then I have this Merry Christmas one. And then these are the gnomes. Is it gnome angel? I'm so bad. I will put that in the link. And then I just made this quote, and I'm going to put a big flowery border or something. I don't know. I'm going to do something fun. So it says, never let a problem to be solved become more important than a person to be loved. And I love that quote, especially with 6 kids. It's a big reminder. Anyway, so I am over 15 minutes, and I'm trying to see. Oh, can I show you one more? I was going to show you this with the Zodiac one. This is the Aquarius Block. And I actually took that one down. I don't know where I put it. All right, but here's another example. Okay, so thanks for joining me, and be sure to check out the lineup for the Quilt Candy Trunk Show. I have it on my blog, so you can look for all. It's through the 10th, so 10 days on the hour, every hour from noon to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Someone's going to be doing a trunk show. They're awesome. They're so much fun. Thank you for stopping by. I didn't answer any questions. Did you guys have questions? Let me just scroll real quick. Grab my computer. Thank you so much, you guys, for your great comments. I'm glad you love the... Can I tell you about this one too? So when I test patterns, lately I've been asking my pattern testers to donate their blocks for a charity quilt. And so this is actually made by all my pattern testers, and this is a charity quilt that I just basted it the other day. I'm gonna quilt it up and then find it a good home. And I think especially now I'm like super motivated, like, you know, people need this, people need to be lifted up. So a huge shout out to my pattern testers. Thank you so much, you guys rock. I really have the best customers, the best, just the best everybody, you know, testers. So thanks for your love and your support. All right, and I hope you have a great day, and I wish you guys all the best no matter what's going on. I hope you can find some peace and comfort, and be sure to stop by and say hi, and can't wait to get to know you guys more too. So, all right, have a great day. Let's see if I can stop that.